Hey guys, Joe here from XFoxGames. Ooh, we got the new Fortnite. This is the compact SMG. Now, I got this on Amazon. I'm pretty sure you can pick these up in the store. I'm just not sure when, but I know they currently are available on Amazon. And we got kind of their standard package here, but I don't know what the original package is going to look like, of course, when it comes available in the stores, if it is already available in the stores. I checked my local Walmart. I also checked, of course, our local Target, and I just wasn't available. So I was like, yeah, why not just get it on our local Amazon website. Anyways, look at this thing. It is pretty cool. When I first saw this, I was like, how does that thing load? Is it automatic? You know, how does this thing actually work? Now, we've done a lot on the Fortnite kind of Nerf line. You guys can check them out here. Every single one that we have done. And I kind of like it. You know, it's something that you can really relate to in the game and kind of get that same look and feel, especially if you're a big Fortnite fan. Now, this is a electronic powered blaster, so it is going to use 4 AA's. We can check it out here. They basically go right there in the top. Basically, the kind of the magazine clip on a regular SMG up here is going to be basically where that goes right in there at the top. Now, it's only 6 volts, so you guys know when you're only talking with 4 AA's, you're probably going to get around 70 FPS is the typical standard that we see, and we're going to go over that here in a little bit. So the batteries go right in on top, but the big thing that I want to talk about is how do you load this thing? That's where I was like, how do you do it? And that's actually right up here in the front. I thought that somehow they would go like this would slide to the side, but no, it's actually down here. So you pull your front grip open and it kind of dangles and opens up, and then you load your rounds into there. Now this can hold 8 and it's kind of like the mechanism in there kind of is the same as the DZP MK2, where it kind of has those fingers, and as you push it in, then it holds it, which I was like, that's actually kind of neat. I kind of like how it does that, but I don't know, it's not too hard to open. But still, that was my first thing. I was like, how do you load this thing? Is it a door? Is it a latch? So it is underneath the actual shooting mechanism here. And if we take a look at this thing in the hands, for the most part, it fits pretty good. I think the front of it is really, really large. I think they definitely could have come down on that in some aspect or something to make this smaller, because I mean really you're going to need to put a scope or something on there because it is large and you can't really look down it. It's just like big and bulky and kind of in the way. This does have, of course, a 2-stage trigger. It does have the rev trigger on the bottom like most do, and then you have your actual trigger pull itself. Now this is only single shot. This is not full auto, which I was hoping for, like we've seen, say, like on the Turbine or something like that. I mean, it's an SMG. Don't we think we should get full auto, at least on this thing? But yeah, I was hoping for that, but no, they're all single pulls. But still, look at that in the hands. It looks pretty cool. I mean, sure, it does the job of an SMG. It's just really bulky and boxy. Now, when I was looking at this too, kind of these straps right here, I thought they were actual real straps when I was first looking at them, but they are plastic molded kind of strap lookalikes on the particular blaster. So they have no functionality at all. It does have one NERF Picatinny tactical rail at the top there, so you can mount your favorite tactical items. But let's get out, let's shoot this thing in the backyard, and let's see what it got. Now, again, 6 volts. Whew, not going to get a lot of performance. We're getting about 65 FPS roughly. So it's not all that great. If it was full auto, that would have been cool, and maybe bump up to 9 volts or something along those lines. Then, you know, we would have been talking on this thing. And I could see definitely people modding this, but you could see not terrible performance, but not great performance either. It's the typical standard we see for a blaster that uses 6 volts. It is not going to be a lot of volts. So you still got a little bit of punch power. I mean, I do have my Dixie cup set out there. I'm about 25 feet away. I mean, you get a little bit of a hit with the full-length darts, but still, at 6 volts, at 65 FPS, you are not going to be jumping for joy by any means. But maybe if you modded this so it shoots harder and maybe put some type of pusher in there, automatic pusher, I could see it. I could see people you know, liking this particular blaster. So go back and check that out if you want to watch that again. Again, nothing too crazy about it, but I don't know. You know, overall, I think it's cool. It looks like a cool SMG. It looks like a kind of like I said, a P90, but it just lacks the performance that I want. If you're really big into Fortnite and you still want to get all those, blasters that Nerf is coming out with, sure, you might as well add it to your arsenal and have all these available. But I think from a performance standpoint, it's just not there for me. I think the days of 6 volts to power your blaster are just, yeah, it's just old stuff. You need at least 9 to get that performance so you can get upwards of the 70 and 80 FPS. I mean, they're already doing it with their rival line right now, shooting at about 90 FPS, so bump all the rest of your stuff up there. 60 comparison to 90. I mean, whoever's shooting 90 is going to outdistance you, and probably, they're probably going to get you just because they can just, go so much farther than 65 FPS. But that is my 2 cents on this, guys. This thing is pretty cool. It definitely has a cool look, but it does lack in performance. But let me know if you guys picked this up, and if you guys picked it up from a retail store, because I haven't seen it yet, and I figured, hey, I don't know what the original box is going to look like, but maybe it's probably going to be pretty cool. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Thanks again, Fox fans.